All right, everybody, welcome back. So let's talk blades. That's what we're into today. I know everyone's like, where have you been? Well, I've been busy with stuff. I'm sorry, everybody. I've been kind of going through my collection and seeing what there is. I have a lot of content, but I've just been really busy with some personal affairs. So just be patient, guys. I still have a lot of other stuff left that I need to show you. This by far is the newest one. I've been carrying this one. It's from Daggerr Knives. This one is the Sting XL. Okay, so there will be more content. I just need to go through a few things and make sure that I don't repost the same stuff. Sometimes I forget. But anyways, let's get on with this video. Daggerr Knives, you guys know why I love this company. And for those of you who don't know why I love this company because they make just very aesthetically pleasing knives, at least to me anyways. Now, as you know, I kind of fell off the map with Cold Steel. I don't like their current stuff. But now, if you guys are looking for something that's, I mean, to me, in my opinion, if you want something that's Cold Steel-ish, but also has its own twist, a knife that you can use not just for EDC, but also for a little peace of mind and carrying for a very specific, reason. If you want like a backup self-defense knife, this would be a great decision. And of course, this is, based out of Russia, this company, Daggerr Knives. And this is the Sting, okay? Sting XL. All right, so you open up the box. It's got this magnet closure right here. I think it's really cool. It's got all their information right there if you guys really need to, shop or get a hold of them. I got mine off of Blade HQ. I normally go to Blade HQ for all my stuff. I like their shipping. I just like their services so far anyways. You can also go to Knife Center. I'm pretty sure they got a few. And White Mountain Knives, don't quote me, but the main place I go to is Blade HQ for my stuff. Now, of course, you got the signature iconic Screaming Skull pocket clip. This is deep carry, so it does ride very deep in the pocket to where you only see just the pocket clip, so that's really good. You got your lanyard hole right there. You got two G10 slabs. They do come in different colors. One is brown. I think it's like a khaki color, almost like a tan. Yeah, so you got brown and you got, I think it's earth or tan, and then I think there's an orange one. I'm not entirely sure. That's just what I remember. It's been a little bit since I've actually taken a look. But this is a very basic folders. You can switch your pocket clip from left to right hand carry, only tip up. It's a very, I don't want to say it's a plain knife, because it really isn't very plain to me. It has a lot going for it. Now, it is a big knife. Yes, did I just Spidey flick that? Yes, I did. I don't even know if that's really a Spidey flick, but I've been playing around with it a lot, and I think that was a Spidey flick. So this is a 4.5-inch blade, okay? So just for you people who don't like big knives, this is a big knife. If you don't like 4-inch blades, this is not the knife for you. It does come in a spear point. Some people like that, some people don't. You got their kind of skull outline thumb hole right there, reminiscent to a Spyderco. The only thing that kind of bothers me about this knife, and I do have to, I say this diligently because it's not something that really bothers me, but it does affect how I hold the knife. Now, it differs from person to person. Some people might find it as a strange thing that could bother them. Other people don't notice it. Me, I like the swell that goes to the bottom. I have more grip. It just fits my hand better. The only problem is that when you go closer to normal grip, it kind of narrows in the grip right up here. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. If you're comfortable with that, that's okay. My thumb naturally just wants to rest right here where the jimping is on the back of the spine. And that feels good. That feels good for all cutting tasks, any cutting tasks, even in a hammer grip or even in reverse grip. Okay, I gotta tell you, this thing fits very, very well, and I enjoy it very much. Now, it does have a pretty thick spine, okay? So if you're worried about a fragile tip, I'm not too worried about that. That's not very paper thin, although it does come to a fine needle tip, so you just want to be extra careful about that. This does have D2 for the blade steel, okay? That is right there. And yes, the production date is right there, 5/23. You got a Daggerr stamp right there. So this is overall a good, just a very, I don't want to say it's like it doesn't have a button lock or anything. It's just kind of like a plain liner lock knife. And for its size, it carries very well. It carries very, very well. I don't have any problems with it. I've carried it for, I want to say, a couple weeks now. I tried looking up some videos on it. Couldn't really find much. I don't know if I'm going to be the first or maybe the second or the third, maybe. I really don't know. But I can tell you this much. I really do enjoy this knife for EDC. I've been carrying it since I've gotten it. And I've had it, like I said, for a couple of weeks now. So I really do like the blue anodized screws they put in for the eyes. This is just a very aesthetically pleasing knife. And it works in every way. So where I am, I like to carry something that gives me a little peace of mind. I enjoy this knife very much. I really do. Like I said, I think I have a couple of other. I think the Nestor. I got that confused with the Parrot from Daggerr knives, but it's called the Nestor. It's got a 5 or almost a 5-inch blade. It's like a 4.74 or something like that. It's a decent size blade, so it's a little bit longer than this one by a smidge. The handle's kind of chunky, but it's for good reason. It has a glass breaker on the bottom. It's got a button lock, so it has all these functions to it that make sense. And the deep carry pocket clip is, you know, it's just great on it. It is a big knife. This one fits the pocket completely and comfortably, to where it's not overly long and it's not overly short, to where it just feels like there's something missing in my pocket. When I carry this, it actually takes up the length of my pocket. Now, to some people, that might be a good thing. To some people, that could be a red flag of, maybe not. But this carries very well. To me, it carries very, very well. And a lot of people don't notice it. They see this, but they don't think too much of it. You know, they don't even know I'm carrying a knife. And that's a good thing. I very much enjoy that. I got a buddy of mine who likes to tug on my knives when he sees that I'm carrying one, but he doesn't really know how to identify a knife when he sees it. He sees pocket clip. He doesn't know what that is. I like to keep it that way. Guy's a jerk. But this is a very, very, to me, it's quite slim. It carries very deep. And yes, this back spacer right here is G10. I did check it. I can find the patterning on there. It is G10. It's not plastic. It's not aluminum. So you got 3 pieces of G10. You got that all sandwiched in there, and that's really good. So it is I know I keep spider flicking it open. I'm sorry. If you look, there are some milled out sections in the liners, and that is for weight reduction. So this thing is pretty light. So we'll go ahead and do this here. Get the weight on this bad boy. 4.99, so it's just about 5 ounces almost, and that's pretty good. The detent on this is medium. It's not very aggressive, so flicking it out thumb or spidey flick or however way you want to open it, it opens up pretty well and it locks with authority. I really do like that. And here it is. Yep, 4.5 inches, but the cutting edge is like 4 1/8, so a little bit over 4 inches. You got a total of 10 inches, it looks like, from tip to handle. So it is a big boy. It is a very big knife. I think I showed this to a couple of people, a couple of close people, and they both looked at it like, whoa, that thing is huge. And it's funny because the last guy that I was talking to about this, he kept on staring at it because he's so used to carrying gas station knives. And this gas station, I call it a gas station knife, or, you know, kind of like just a cheapy knife. It has like a little cutout in the handle for the blade, so that way you got a little is it, seatbelt cutter. You got a glass breaker on the top. Surprisingly, that knife that he had a deep carry pocket clip, so the only thing that sticks out is the glass breaker. It was kind of small though. It was like probably about like this size, you know, and it's basically it was assisted. I remember that, and it had really cheap blade steel. I think it said 440 stainless on it. Was it Pakistan? I can't remember. Great knife, great knife. Excuse me, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. This is overall one of the better knives. Oh, if you want something that's, you know, they have the original version, the original Sting version of this, and it's a it's almost 4 inches, so 3.9 I think it was. But don't quote me. It might have a 3.5. I haven't seen it in a little bit. I was more focused on this guy because I really liked it. So the price tag on this bad boy, though, is, I think it's 79 even. I don't know why they just couldn't do 80, but 79 bucks for this knife. It's really, really good buy. So for those of you who don't want to spend exactly $100, it's not gonna, I mean, it's affordable in the sense of getting a good quality knife. It's expensive in the sense if you don't want to spend $80, but you know what? It's actually not bad. I really enjoy this knife very much. If you really want to give Daggerr knives a try, I can't suggest it enough. It is a great company. They make good stuff. They appreciate the customer feedback, and that is one thing that I really enjoy, that they paid close attention to that. Another thing is they just look great. They look really, really good. They're aesthetically pleasing, and they're a showstopper. If you pull this out anywhere, which I don't advise you to do, but if you pull it out in a group setting of some kind, be it friendly, people are going to stop and stare, and people are going to have questions. Some might be a little bit obscene. They might just ask you, why the hell are you carrying around a freaking chef's knife? Other people might think that you're out to kill people, and some people just think it's cool. They're just like, oh, well, he's just carrying something that's just awesome. Why not? So, you know, give it a shot. For me, I just love the company. I think they come out with really good stuff. I wish I can get more of their stuff, and in the future, I actually plan on it. So go ahead and slash that like button, stab that subscribe, slice that bell icon so you guys are notified anytime I post new stuff. And in these craziest of times, everybody please be kind, be safe, and carry responsibly. And I'll see you all awesome people in the next video.